The sooner I get answers, the sooner I can save Enid. Or die trying.
When did you guys decide you would only work together? Because I know you have Wednesday and also Kathy answered.
I mean, it's quite obvious. If I couldn't believe that we got the Catherine to join us in this show, and then this other film was coming up, and we had a spot, and we was talking to Kathy Ann about it, and it's obvious. I think anytime there's an opportunity to work with my lovely Catherine, I will, because obviously she's a legend. You're one of the greats, and we have such a great working relationship. I find, and the chemistry and tension and everything. It's just it's a pleasure, and I'll take any opportunity I can get, whether it makes sense or not.
You know, it's just I feel very blessed for that. Not only like in Wednesday, season 2, I get to work and we get to explore this kind of like contentious relationship we have emotionally, physically in a sword fight, which I think was a wondrous thing to put in. But I learned so much from Jenna. I'm a watcher, and I love learning, and it's just I feel blessed to be on the on a journey of this great talent, and it's been a joy. And I'm so lucky to be part of this, world through the mind and eyes and creativity of Tim Burton and Miles and Al. It's a collaboration that I hope will always keep coming back in different connotations.
So something, Jenna, that I'm very impressed by is the way that you do not blink. I don't know if Wednesday ever blinks in any take. And I'm just curious, I'm joking around, but I'm sort of being serious. How long did it take you to learn how to not blink, and how many takes have been ruined because you were blinking and you're like, oh, we got to redo this?
All the time. I mean, I feel like it's definitely taken another form. I mean, I definitely blink in the first season and things like that. It's just, I did a take without. I think I was sometime during the first season, I did a take and something was bothering me, and I said, oh, hold on, Tim, let me try something. Like, I'm sorry, let me just have one more. So I did one more, and I didn't blink because I felt like it was getting in the way of my intensity and kind of the uncomfortable nature that, Wednesday is supposed to bring to everybody around her. And I think Tim must have picked up on that, and then he made a note of it, and then I became very serious and meticulous about it, and then it didn't really leave me. It's definitely frustrating shooting on a windy day or certain sets that make the hair move all over the place, or, every once in a while there's like debris going around. You're thinking, but you learn to find your moments and sneak them when you can, perhaps during somebody else's line or things like that. But for the most part, also, so much of Wednesday's character, for me at least, is the physicality. I can tell, when I'm not feeling a certain take because I don't like the way that I'm sitting on my pelvis, or the weight is distributed weird in my feet, or I was holding too much tension in my shoulders. It's very evident, and it takes a lot of focus, because the minute you start to slack off, the minute your posture loses its grip, and the eye contact and lack of breaks is a part of that physical transformation for me. So it definitely will take me out of it a little bit when I notice myself blinking.
Definitely have to ask you guys about the sword fight sequence. What's it like for both of you when you read the script and you see what the hell, you're like a blind sword fight, and what was it like actually filming that?
Well, Catherine can do absolutely anything. Absolutely anything. It's insane. It's insane watching you work, and it's such a gift and one of the greatest pleasures of my life. Truly, I've looked up to you for such a long time, and to be able to learn from you firsthand is, I really, it's overwhelming. So then you see something like this, and obviously with her background in dance and sword fighting and, all of that, it's just, you're thinking, oh my goodness, I can't speak for myself, but I know that she's going to look amazing. And when you work with people who are so incredible and such naturals at what they do, it pushes you to be better and want to do better. And that's what working with Catherine is like. And, we get to have so much fun. And this is the a side of the Addams family that we want to see. You want to see the attempted murder and the disdain and, the arguing, but in just the highest fashion and, with the greatest sense of elegance, and that it encapsulates everything that Catherine is. And it was really exciting seeing that sequence. It's one of my favorite things to come out of the show.
Oh, God, it was a joy to do. I mean, Jenna's schedule was like, as you can imagine, crazy and being pulled in all directions for so many scenes, but she always found time, even sometimes at the end of a split day, like 2:00 in the morning, to find us. So just to have a little, just to tune up on the choreography, because that's what it was. And these little, snippets of dialogue in between where we're sparring with each other, as throughout a lot of the season we're emotionally sparring, dueling emotionally and verbally, and then to take it into the physical form was genius on the writer side, and as actors, fabulous to play. It turned out really well.
Yeah,
I have to say, because when you do that stuff, you never quite know how they're going to cut it. And like, Jenna, you do your work and then you give it away. Like, you have it now, it's yours. And they did a lovely job of finding even though we were blindfolded, finding the emotion and the nuances that we had behind the mask,
Congrats on the first part. I'm out of time. You guys, good luck with the rest of your speed dating.
Thanks so much. Appreciate that, Steve.